Hi, Caitlyn.
Hi, Cassie.
Hi, creepy people.
Hello.
If you're new to our creepy corner of the world, this is P&W, Haunts and Homicides, where we chat about true crime. I don't know what that was. We chat about true crime, the paranormal, and all things spooky in the Pacific Northwest.
That we do. We also do a tarot reading at the end of every episode for a little bit of deeper insight into our topic.
The topic that is from the Pacific Northwest.
In
case you didn't know. Or what is it? P&W.
P&W if you're nasty.
Yeah, I think we should add saying that every time.
Okay. Do you want me to just do a second take?
I like us talking about it. I feel like that's
okay.
Perfect.
Amazing.
I like to be real here. We like to show people, the ins and outs of our show.
Yep.
All the innards and outers. Okay, we're done.
Yeah. I wish you could see the inners and outers of the pod lab right now.
Oh, yeah.
She's in quite a state. Maybe we'll take some pictures and...
Yeah, progress pics. As you can tell by the wall, we're still not quite done.
Yeah.
Decorating and everything. We've got some equipmental things going on, so...
Yep.
That's a word.
Yep. And we've got one side of the room that has some brand new acoustical foam tiles. They're right above your head, so it's hilarious. I am going to be so distracted by those.
You know what? When I walked in, I thought it was a flat screen, and I was like, finally.
A TV?
I thought we got monitors above our heads so we could see each other. I mean, see ourselves.
That's hilarious.
I mean, for like a split second.
Yeah.
I didn't actually think you guys would do that.
Yeah. That would be really weird because it also is partially on the ceiling. So it's like the wall and the ceiling. It also wraps around the corner wall. So, I mean, that would be quite the flat screen and not at all flat.
I didn't quite see the other parts. I just saw the black on the wall and the flat. And I got excited for a split second.
Yeah,
a split pea of a second.
I don't want to take that from you.
You're still loud.
I'm still loud?
Mr. Carr out there.
Yeah, we do have some brand new curtains because it's helping us influence the light so that Cassie doesn't have to squint by midday as the sun changes positions.
Yeah.
They're also supposed to be sound dampening, which I do feel like we're noticing a difference already, but it's very slight.
Yeah, we'll see. So. We'll see during editing what happens.
Yeah. I really think it's the other half of the acoustical tiles. That's going to be the game changer.
I think so.
Yeah,
definitely for our voice, like the voice echo a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know what it's called when your voice reverbs around the room.
The reverbs.
So, Caitlyn, I must know. Who are you wearing under the table?
Okay, so I'm wearing these very comfy, loungy pajama shorts.
Yes.
Is that not what you meant?
Do they have rhinestones on them? Are they sparkly?
They don't, no.
Are they shiny?
Mm-mm.
Then I don't care.
Oh, okay. So you meant the shoes.
I meant the shoes, yeah.
Okay, because I'm trying to break in my wedding shoes right now.
She's been wearing them all day, just talking about them. Look at my shoes. Look at my shoes.
Okay, so I've only been wearing them for a couple of hours. But to be fair, I did run into the bathroom while she was finishing her makeup and do a full high kick so that we could look at my shoe in the mirror. And that was, as you can imagine, I'm sure, quite the challenge because I'm 5 feet tall and it's a feat of physics to get my foot up into the mirror, but
it's a feat of physics to look at Caitlyn's feet.
I didn't even think about that.
For all 5 feet of Caitlyn to look at her own feet. You're 5 feet, right?
Yeah, 5 foot. Yeah.
I didn't want to make you taller than you actually were.
I mean, God forbid. Yeah. Wouldn't want that to go to my head. I assume that if you get much taller than that, the air's just got to be thinner up there, you know?
I've grown about an inch in my adult life from, elongating my spine, like making things where they actually should be instead of all crumpled up.
Oh.
And, I gotta say, I got some elevation sickness from it. Like, I
Okay, so now she's mocking me.
Okay. What are we talking about today? It's my
I don't know.
episode.
Yeah.
So I think this week we're gonna go down to California.
Oh.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they know how to party. Duh.
Oh. They do know how to party.
And they also have ghosts. So.
Oh, okay. I forgive you for that. Not you, Cassie. I forgive California.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay, cool. All I have to do is give her a party and then I'm forgiven.
Yeah. I'm already having a party pretty soon. I don't know if you've heard.
It's your party.
I mean,
actually, a couple of them are for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your birthday, your bridal shower.
Yeah.
I was going to say the bachelorette half is for you. Yeah. Anyway.
I meant the wedding, but
yeah.
that too, I guess.
But that's also Chris's day.
I mean, he said, especially since he's done it before, it's really my day. So I'm just rolling with that.
I don't know why that struck me with the giggles. Since he's done it before, he's like, meh. He is not. He's so excited to marry you.
No, he's very excited, but he's like, I've done this before. Like, I get how the whole process works, and that the day really is, very centric. It's very bride centric.
Yeah.
And he's definitely okay with that. So, but we've found some ways to make stuff a little bit about him too.
That's good.
Yeah, the groomsmen, they have their own suite. We specifically ruled out places where it was like the bridal suite was this like palatial, like mansion of a getting ready room, and then the groom suite was like a broom closet with spider eggs.
Ew.
Yeah.
No.
So they actually, the groom suite has a pool table.
Yeah, I feel like I might go visit over there.
Yeah.
Am I allowed? Are girls allowed?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
They'll be right next door.
You're not allowed over there, though.
We're not really even, like, doing that. He's already seen my dress. So.
I know.
Yeah.
I like it. I like being untraditional. Yeah. I hate rules.
Yeah.
Rules.
Rules?
I hate rules and rules.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Unless it's a dinner roll. Okay.
Ooh.
What this episode is not about weddings. What's this about? Where we're going is about 250 miles north of San Francisco. San Fran if you're nasty. They might not be, well, okay. Some of these might not be traditional ghosts.
So they're like weird ghosts, like they're keep it weird ghosts, like they're like
I bet like you could never
nonconformist.
guess in a million years like what kind of ghosts I'm going to talk about.
Okay. I guess I'll just let you tell me.
So none of these are ghosts like they would be a spirit of a person.
Oh. What? God.
I'm not going to tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you eventually, but we'll get there. We do have some real ghosts too. It's a real variety show, this one.
Okay. I don't know if I should be nervous or excited.
You should be both.
That's a lot of feelings, and I think you know how I feel about feelings.
You feel them. Headwaters Forest Reserve is 7,472 acres of protected old-growth redwood forest.
Oh, gorgeous.
Which is also home to threatened species like coho salmon, the northern spotted owl, and marbled murrelet? Murrelet? I had no clue what that was, so obviously I Googled it. Google says it's a small, squat seabird with a short neck and tail, giving the body a blocky shape. It has a thin, pointed bill and in-flight, rather long, narrow wings. You can Google it if you want to see it.
I was going to say, why do I feel so attacked by this description. Like, I feel like you're describing my body type, and
Funny, we were just talking about that earlier.
how's it spelled?
So marbled, like your favorite thing. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
murrelet, Murrelet.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a
It looks like
weird looking bird, like a little
duck.
smushy, like
and
like
a
a
pigeon
kid.
had a baby?
I was thinking like a kid tried to draw a duck, but like couldn't really do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, pigeon too. I see.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Google it, everyone.
Huh.
There is a hiking trail here called Elk River Trail, and this trail has its very own ghost town.
Okay.
So, not the traditional ghost. It's just a ghost town.
Hmm.
That doesn't mean it has ghosts in it. That just means there's no people.
Got it.
Right.
Okay. All right. Here I was thinking, I'm like, oh, is this about animal ghosts? Is this like puppies and kittens and...
Is this like a Patronus episode?
Yeah, basically.
No, I'm sorry.
All right.
Maybe later. No spoilers. The logging town of Falk, formed in the 1860s, was home to 400 people.
Not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people. But it was the 1860s, so there wasn't like that many people around.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like I have that many cousins.
Are they all coming to the wedding? We're going to bring it back to the wedding. No, they're not invited.
Pretty much all of my cousins are.
So we can leave that joke in because it won't be offensive to anyone. Okay. The town was formed when Noah Falk opened the Elk River Mill and Logging Company. So they were coming in and tearing all of the old growth trees down, which like back then, that's what they did.
No.
But thank goodness now they're protected.
Yeah.
The town obviously had some homes and a general store, but it also had a cookhouse, a post office, and a dance hall. Because ain't no one stopping these lumberjacks from dancing.
Me and my dancing shoes are out of here.
Your dancing shoes. It reminds me of that little bonus we did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The fight at the dance hall.
Oh, the beaver fight. Join our Patreon if you must know.
Oh my God. And you simply must.
It's really good.
That was so good.
Like, if you literally pay us $1 for a month just to listen to that, like, I think it's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
I mean, if you want to give us more, then
Yeah. I mean, it's I just think it's like the funniest story.
it is. It's a good one. You did a good job.
Yay. You guys, I did it good.
Gold star on your shoe. Once cars became more of a thing, people from the isolated town started moving to a larger town nearby.
Oh.
Eureka!
Oh.
Why did I say it like Oprah?
I mean, I kind of like it. I feel like that's how you should say Eureka.
That's how it's pronounced, right? Eureka?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And with the Depression doing its damn thing, the mill closed in 1937, which it did save the trees and the people were moving anyway, so I feel like it was kind of fine.
Yeah.
Maybe not for the owner. I'm sorry, Noah.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
If he was even still the owner, then I don't know. Mr. Falk.
Yeah.
Eventually, time and the forest decayed the abandoned buildings of Falk. The owners of the land couldn't have curious thrill seekers or horny teenagers all up on their property, falling through floors and shit. You know how they are.
Not a good time.
So they hired caretakers. Charlie and Loletta Webb.
Loletta.
It said that Charlie would chase people off with a shotgun, but it was a shotgun of rock salt, not like actual bullets. So
that's almost worse.
Well, I'm starting to think maybe he was chasing ghosts off. Like maybe he thought he was chasing ghosts off and using a rock salt gun like in Supernatural.
Wait, maybe he thought he was chasing ghosts off?
Yeah, like maybe he was seeing like humans like trespassing, but he was like, oh, there's ghosts all over the property.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not in Charlie's head.
Yeah.
Charlie's not here.
You know, Charlie didn't have a lot of chill. So
this is his big moment. He's not even here. saying his name a lot, he probably would have been all up in our shit.
Charlie.
Charlie!
It's still hurting.
You shot me with the rock salt.
Oh, no.
When he passed away, they decided, since no one was around to take care of all the buildings, that they would just tear them down.
Oh.
They did leave the caretaker's house and the railroad roundhouse.
Oh.
Which I was like, I don't know. Is that like a wrestling move? Like a...
I was just like, I don't know what a roundhouse is. Like, was it literally round shape?
Yeah, so I Googled it, and a roundhouse was like something, I guess, for the trains to go through, and it would kind of like be like a C or like a U. I don't think it was totally circular.
Oh, it's like almost like a covered, like when you go to the station, you're just waiting
like a
at
station stop.
Oh my God,
I
words are
think.
so hard.
Quick Google, I think that's what it is. If it is something else, you are free to email me and let me know, or comment.
Or if you really like our British accents, like we just got an email actually. They like our British accent across the pond.
Yeah, it's very good to hear that we aren't offending anyone too badly.
Yeah,
because we only mean it with love. We just love accents. They're so fun, and we're boring. Listen to us.
Yikes. Oh, ouch. But thanks, Rob. Not so much thanks, Cassie, I guess, but thanks, Rob.
Should we just put on English accents all the time?
I don't know. It's a lot of pressure.
The only thing I would say would be like, hello.
Hello.
I don't even know like what part of, because I know they're all different sounding. Tell me what part that is from.
I don't know. I want to say Cockney.
But I want to say Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay.
I want to say I know just enough to be dangerous.
Anyways. Even though the majority of the buildings are gone, evidence of the ghost town still remains. People say they can feel energy all around when they visit, and they feel the sense of being watched from the shadows.
I don't like that.
By
that gives
what?
me like Tunnel 13 vibes.
Yeah. It is just that feeling, though. Like when you're in a creepy spot, you kind of just like, you feel things all around you.
Yeah, things.
You can still spot building foundations and piping, which is kind of cool. And like, it's like, it reminds me of like bones coming up from like their grave or something. Or maybe like decaying down into the ground. You just see like the leftovers of what used to be.
I know.
I just rambled on for a minute there. People have found windmill parts, bottles, dishes, bathtubs. Like literally just like creepy bathtubs laying in the forest.
Okay, well, any bathtub in the forest is going to be creepy.
But you know when I see that? What I think.
Cialis commercials?
Are you ready? It's time. We happened upon a bathtub in the woods. I just think like what a cool like witchy photo shoot that would make.
Oh, 1,000%. But it would make a great photo shoot because that's undeniably weird and kind of creepy.
It is creepy. You want to know what's creepier?
Okay.
Finding a porcelain doll head, because those have been found on the property too.
No.
I included that just for you.
Yeah, no, I mean, I figured you left that in for me.
Just for your benefit.
Super.
Some of the things that have been found are on display at the Headwaters Education Center at the restored Railroad Roundhouse.
Oh.
So that you could still see.
Okay. Like, that sounds kind of cool.
I know. And then they have all like the things people have found from the old town.
Yeah.
I want to go visit. I want to visit everywhere.
Yeah, you can totally go visit.
We'll go. You won't feel anything watching you from the trees.
I totally will. And I'm sorry, but I don't go places where they're already finding doll heads. Like,
you know, I just had the best idea. I'm just going to keep doll heads in my purse and then like plant them all over wherever we're at. So you think that you're going insane.
Do you like the worst part about that is that it would so easily work.
It would. That's why I told you, because I could never do it to you.
Because I'm a gullah calf.
Yeah. If I didn't like you, like, I would totally pull that prank on you, though. That would be the best prank.
Okay, well, and for anybody who doesn't know me, just know that I trust no one.
Ow. I hit my tooth in this
Well,
damn
that
video every
serves you
time.
right.
The Elk River Trail is a self-guided 2-mile round-trip hike
Oh.
with informative signs about Falk's history. This is from their website. Quote, "We ask that you respect the natural and cultural resources by leaving them undisturbed. The historical significance of this area is priceless."
Yeah. Also, it's plenty disturbed already from
Yeah.
the sounds of it.
Yeah.
So,
And it's Dick Road. Don't be a dick.
yes.
Just had to bring it back.
Yeah, as always.
So don't be a dick, because even though they say Charlie is long gone, if you're out there at night and up to some shenanigans, you might just wind up getting yourself chased out by a ghost with a shotgun full of salt.
Okay.
'Cause Charlie's still roaming the property, protecting it from all of you shenaniganers out there.
Okay, but who's supplying the rock salt?
It's ghost rock salt, so like you can endless supply.
Great.
I told you the ghosts in the story aren't going to be what you think. There's ghost town, ghost salt.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't predict this. That's
Ghost
fair.
of Cassie's brain is somewhere. I don't know. They even do, or they have done in the past, I don't know if they still do it, but they've done a Halloween event where actors have dressed up as the townspeople of Falk and haunted the forest.
Wow.
Like, so people would go hike around in it, like kind of like a haunted trail type of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, what's not that? Okay, like I can get behind that. As long as, it's not like actually haunted.
I mean, it is haunted, but then there's also real people in it.
Then that actually makes it worse. It's more confusing because I don't know if it's like,
Which is the ghost.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, not for me. Never mind. I'm back out.
About 35 miles south of this is Humboldt's Redwood State Park,
Oh.
where numerous ghost sightings have occurred. And these are like real ghosts, like the traditional ghost. They're trad ghosts.
I'm dead.
I'm a genius.
Do they bake their own bread, you think? Or
Probably.
probably.
I have here that it smells like bread when you walk into the forest. You can hear butter churning.
That would be amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I just love bread though.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too, but I can't have it. So unfortunately, these are not trad ghosts. They are actually even before that. They might be due to the spirits of the Sinkyon people
Oh.
that are said to stare at you from the shadows of the secret redwood trees that they protect. So they're not menacing. They're just there to protect the trees from the shenaniganers. They're kind of like Shotgun Charlie.
Okay. That still doesn't sound great because he had the whole the rock salt in the shotgun, and
I feel like he's a little more gung-ho, and like if anyone's out there, he might try to shoot at them.
oh,
But I feel like these ones are more just like they're there laying back, just like
Okay.
making sure that you're gonna be cool to the trees, because this is
Okay.
their sacred land. They were
Yeah.
here first. These are their motherfucking trees.
yeah,
They're not your trees.
right. But they're not just like behaving totally indiscriminately.
No, they're not
Okay,
attacking
okay.
you unless, probably deserved. I didn't see any stories of any attacks, probably because
Oh.
they didn't survive.
Great.
Since 1958, there have also been a ton of Bigfoot reports.
Ooh.
I totally forgot my little Bigfoot statue. I was going to bring that, but our altar is full enough.
Yeah.
And this is not a lot about Bigfoot. We're not going into Bigfoot. That's going to be
Alright.
its whole episode at some point in the very far off future.
All right.
Some people say that their food and camping gear were trampled by what seemed to be giant feet. Because, definitely not a bear, you guys.
I was gonna say,
Like, we didn't see it, but
or just like a really big dude.
some like those big feet to crumple that shit, you know? Takes some big feet to do that. So
Yeah. I don't know.
bears.
Just everyone has bigger feet than me. So I'm a little skeptical because I'm like, oh.
I don't know. You're pretty good at stomping on stuff.
Yeah.
Remember the snow? You stomped me a little trail in the snow.
That's true. That's true.
With your wedge boots.
Yeah.
I don't know why I remembered that all of a sudden.
Because it was so scary.
It's just like one of those, you know, you have like, I think like certain snapshots that like make up like your friend's personality. And that's like one of my snapshots of you and like your personality.
Me stomping in the snow so that you can actually like walk to your car instead of sliding around on ice.
Yeah, because I'm wearing boots with no grip like an idiot in the snow.
You were like wearing like, you know, like cute like boots with the fur type thing. And I'm like over here in my like dock worker boots. And I'm like, I got this.
Yep. Oh boy, I'm from Oregon. We don't get a lot of snow, okay?
I mean, yeah, it's pretty, it's inconsistent.
I have snow boots now. People even report hearing Bigfoot's call in the wild. I think they have a recording of it. There's like a stereotypical like Bigfoot call that like people who know about Bigfoot know. I think it's that kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah. And we're not getting into it because this is not about him. Okay?
Okay, but like, what does the call sound like?
I don't remember. And I didn't listen to it because I have to be in the Bigfoot mode. Okay?
All right.
And I'm just not there yet.
All right.
But I will link the article and it has a link to the sound, I think. Or you can just Google like Bigfoot sound. Why don't we just Google Bigfoot sound right now? Let's just fucking do it.
Should I do it?
Let's be wild and crazy. Sasquatch calling competition.
God, that's weird.
Wait, I want to hear that.
Call Sasquatch.
Give us your inner squatch.
That came from a human? Okay, well that doesn't...
That's an elephant, sir.
Or a cow.
Oh, the kid just bit the microphone. Oh, we're so cute. Anyway, that was fun. You should Google that, guys. That was good. Did you find a good one, like a real one?
I'm listening right now to see if I can...
I don't know what it's like. Mimic it for us.
I couldn't if I tried. Okay, I'll send you this link so you can play it.
So basically just screaming in the woods.
Kind of.
I'm sure Texas Bigfoot sounds a lot like Pacific Northwest Bigfoot.
I mean...
Maybe they just have different accents.
I was going to say. Do you think he wears a cowboy hat?
100%. How big do you think his belt buckle is?
The biggest.
Do you think his belt buckle is just a giant foot? Like a giant gold. Do they do gold or silver? They probably do silver, huh?
I mean, you can belt buckles, like generally you can find them in gold or silver, I think. But
with like a
mostly silver.
Turquoise like gem embedded in it.
Mm-hmm,
okay, we're done.
Yeah, really getting into it. So does he also wear like a lariat tie?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Cowboy tie, is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't know Texas things.
Me neither. Okay, moving on from the Bigfoot, because this is not about him, okay?
Right.
California has 49 state parks dedicated to the preservation of redwood trees.
Wow.
That can live over 2,000 years.
So they're going to be there for a while? Is that what we're...
Yeah, they've been there a while and they're going to be there a while longer.
All right.
That's a long life. They can't all get away without some ghostly attachments.
The trees?
The trees. They might have some ghostly attachments.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. Sprouting from some of these redwood trees are an extremely rare parasitic-like albino tree. There's only about 25 of them known in the world.
Oh.
The tallest redwood is about 380 feet. And these little buggers can be from like 6 to 70 feet is the tallest. So they're
6 to 70?
70. Even though they're 70 feet, like they're still a lot smaller than 380 feet.
Yeah, but that's crazy tall though.
Yeah. And those, I feel like those are rare. I don't think they all get to be 70 feet because they're only a fraction of the host's lifespan at 5 to 10 years.
Interesting.
And they're called ghost trees.
That is so funny.
Isn't it
love
cute?
that.
I know.
Ghost trees. Do they look like a ghost?
They do.
Kind of?
If you want to look it up, just look up ghost redwood trees or something. Their needles are pale and limp with a waxy texture, and you'd probably mistake them for dead trees if you were just to happen upon them without knowing about them. Did you find them?
Yeah, in the pictures that I'm seeing, it almost looks like a flocked Christmas tree to me.
Mm-hmm. It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
And some of them are a little like on the reddish brown side. Some of them are a lot more pale.
That is so, like, it's so cool and
It's
just
so
very
cool.
strange too.
Yeah.
At the same, they're very interesting.
They don't have chlorophyll. And as we learned in elementary school science, they kind of need that to convert sunlight into energy known as photosynthesis.
Yes. I've been watching a lot of Young Sheldon, so I'm like pretty up
about
with science.
photosynthesis. Why do I say it like that? Was there some dumb video that we watched?
There had to have
There
been.
had to have been. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Maybe that's what it was.
I feel like that's got to be it. Yeah.
Google Bill Nye. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what this is about.
I was ready to go.
Her fingers are speedy. Yeah. So they survive by feeding off of their parent tree, which is kind of like why they're kind of a parasite.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense.
And like anyone with kids, they kind of get that too, right?
I have to assume.
Oh, I thought you were still typing stuff. Are you still looking? Okay.
No.
No one really knows why this happens. Some scientists speculate that the pale offshoots help the host tree process toxins.
Oh.
Because the trees have like 6 sets of chromosomes. And apparently that's a lot of like genetic possibilities with trees. I don't know.
That's only 6?
Yeah. I looked it up and I was like, they have less than us, right?
Yeah, by quite a few.
But still, like, that gets you, like, a lot of different... Like, even with trees, they can have a lot of different qualities about them. Like, their bark can be all, like, gnarly and weird, or they can have, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, and some of them turn into albino trees.
All right, then.
And they don't know for sure that it's to process toxins or anything like that, because I feel like maybe they would be far more frequent if they had to do that, because there's a lot of damn toxins in the world.
Right.
So the trees were like evolving.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But, you know, trees also sort of are interconnected.
I was just thinking that,
Yeah.
like, their underground traffic, they're all, like, basically connected. So maybe
they're able to, like, all kind of use that one. I don't know. That's interesting.
It's like a like. That's what happens when my brain thinks.
Yeah.
It glitches.
like.
It reminds me of an organ in a body, like the world, the earth is the trees, like, body. I didn't say that right.
Huh?
I didn't say that right.
You just stopped talking.
Well, because I was like, wait, that's not what I'm trying to say.
I was like, I'm so confused. I was like, was I supposed to say the rest?
No, because I was trying to think. It reminds me of an organ, and all of the trees are connected, and it's like one giant body. And then like that little albino tree is like an organ inside the body, dealing
like
with the toxins, like your liver. Yeah,
like the liver or kidneys.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what it reminded me of. Anyway, Trees are really cool. And I really like to nerd out about trees. So whenever I can, especially freaking ghost tree.
Yeah. She's like really into trees.
So into trees, you guys.
So into trees.
I don't know if you've heard. It's like every episode, it's like trees and Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know, the teas in my life.
Aw.
I did mean to put this up because we're going to go back to Eureka.
Oh.
So I did mean to put this up earlier in the episode, but no, you get it now. So we're going to dip back over to Eureka. I can't remember where I said it was. So over there somewhere away from this Redwood Park we were just at. There's a listing on visitredwoods.com.
Oh.
And it's Eureka's only ghost tour.
Oh.
Join us and learn. I think this is a quote. Okay. This is a quote right from their website about it. Join us and learn about Eureka's body. Bawdy.
Oh, body.
Bawdy?
Like it's kind of like bold.
Do you say bowdy or body?
It's body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bowdy.
You could say bowdy.
Join us to learn about Eureka's bowdy past.
Bowdy.
And its haunted present.
Ooh.
From its rough and tumble beginnings, Eureka has been able... That's not what it says. Eureka has been a wide open town. She wide open. And as you will learn, not all of its stories can be explained. As you tour the streets of Old Town, learn what happened in Opera Alley and what's underneath 2nd Street. What's under 2nd Street?
Yeah. Like underground, like kind of like Shanghai tunnel
I was
style?
like, I'm going to take a while to guess and bet you it's tunnels.
Yeah, well, yeah, that seems like a fair bet, right?
Yeah. Tours last about an hour and a half. We will guarantee you will never forget Eureka's other side of history.
Ooh, that sounds ominous.
I want to go. I want to go so bad. Just so I can say, I'm in Eureka.
Eureka!
Such a nerd. Okay, well, now we're going to visit another place called Shasta Trinity National Forest. It is a campground in Redding, and that's about 156 miles north of Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going all over northern California.
All over.
I think we dip a little lower, too. I'm not sure.
Okay.
She nasty.
She nasty.
It's allegedly.
Allegedly. I like it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's like a legend.
Allegedly.
And also allegedly. I like it.
Allegedly. It is allegedly haunted by an entity that only reveals itself on Halloween.
Wow.
And I was going to save this for Halloween, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, you're like, I just can't really sit on this right now.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring it back around. We'll see.
Yeah.
The shadow of a woman surrounded by fine mist can be seen crying as she walks along the river.
Okay.
Or on the water itself. So she's a little like Jesus, just like a little bit.
Yeah.
A little drop of Jesus blood in there.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like
Well, you know what it reminds us of?
What?
A lot of people compare her to La Llorona. La Llorona. It's E because it's two L's. La Llorona. Did I say it right, Christina? Which, according to Google AI, La Llorona, which translates to the weeping woman in Spanish, is a vengeful ghost or spirit in Mexican and Latin American folklore who is said to cause misfortune to the living. And it was AI who said that, and it sounded right like what I've heard, so I didn't go into it because this ain't all about her either. So
okay, great. Yeah, that's fine if you don't want to talk about it.
I feel like we'll have to find a way to really talk about her at some point, connect it to PNW or just guest on another podcast and talk about it.
Guadalajara.
Oh yeah, is she in that? I don't know where she is though. We'll have to look it up.
Well, I feel like you can just say I don't know. We'll have to look into it to know better how to.
Yeah, you look into it, Caitlyn.
No, I won't. I will not, sir.
The sounds of the spirit crying lures people in looking for help like they think someone is in need because they hear someone crying, right? Locals even dare each other to go down to the river alone and see if they can find her.
No, that's just dangerous.
Allegedly, some of them don't come back.
Well, yeah. I mean, just a body of water by yourself is dangerous.
That's true. I mean, they didn't have to go into it, but maybe they slipped and fell.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Had a little bit of help.
she pushed them. No one knows if she is avenging her death or just wanting a friend on the other side.
Oh, I hate that.
Wanting a little ghostly gab, if
I
you
don't
will.
want to be your friend.
You don't want
killed
ghostly
me.
gab? Come on.
Oh.
But if you decide to go and look for California's La Llorona, don't get too close to the water's edge.
I won't. I won't do any of that.
Knowing you might just fall in. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even need help. She would just sit there and be like,
Did you see her? She just tripped over her own foot.
and
Yeah.
then you would start a pod with her in the afterlife.
Yeah. Except I'm actually I'm very clumsy and God help me in so many pursuits in life, but I'm a pretty good swimmer, so
That's great. That's good.
got that going for me. Not that I'm looking to like test out this theory,
Yeah.
like just to be clear. No, thank you.
Don't go pushing Caitlyn in any rivers.
Yeah, no, thank you.
In 2022, at the same campground, Lake Shasta became so dry that a ghost boat was revealed.
Oh God.
And so I'm going to send you a picture of the ghost boat. It's really cool.
Okay, cool. Oh God, that means it was there when I was there. Oh.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm guessing because I went there before 2022. I'm just over here like scratching my legs. Just like, huh.
This landing boat has 3117 on its side, which would have been a ship assigned on the attack transport USS Monrovia
Yeah, Monrovia.
in World War II.
Okay.
What's a lot of boat things I don't really know about?
Yeah.
And World War II stuff, kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Although the bones are there, this boat is so decayed that they can't tell how it was actually sank.
Oh, the
Yeah.
boat. The bones of the boat.
The bones of the boat.
Okay.
There were no people found with this boat. There have been bodies found with
Yeah,
other ghost boats that have popped up, but not here.
totally.
Yeah. So I picked a good ghost boat for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. Because, yeah, if you could just not produce ghost boats and bones in bodies of water that I frequent, that'd be so great. I've only been to Shasta once.
Was it dry when you went? Or was the boat,
no.
you were saying the boat was just like under there?
Yeah, it must have still been under there.
Yeah.
Because I think this was in like 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was surprised how like how recent this was.
Yeah. It's a very recent.
Very recent.
Very recent.
Global warming is fake.
I think that actually like proves global warming.
I'm
Okay.
being-
I was like, is she being facetious with me?
I live in Oregon. This is a blue state. I believe in global warming.
I was like, I can't keep up today. I don't
Sometimes
know
I'm
what's going on.
too sarcastic.
Yeah. Sometimes my tism really just, I'm like, and, okay.
Well, did you like the non-traditional ghosts I had for you today?
I did.
We did ghost town, ghost trees, ghost rock salt, and a ghost boat.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
It's a lot of spooky stuff.
And we have a very spooky altar
We do.
today.
You did it up today.
Yeah. Should we light this bitch up and do some tarot?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Steady hands.
I got the 6 of sticks. Pick up sticks. Six of Wands.
Yeah. Okay.
Six of Wands. There's sandhill cranes on it.
Beautiful.
Yes. And then I'll let you read the description in our Modern Witch tarot book.
Yeah.
And then I'll read the little cute story from the Pacific Northwest Tarot.
I love it. Keywords are victory, success, recognition, and satisfaction.
Okay.
The Six of Wands is the victory card. You faced challenges, won the fight, and deserve the accolades you receive. Success and good fortune are yours.
I feel like this is about like the trees because they were all getting chopped down
Oh.
and then they regrew. They took over these buildings of people that were tramping all over their innards.
They've reclaimed the earth.
Yeah. Victory. Nature will win in the end.
I win, you lose. Too bad, so sad. Okay, and we did get this up right, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Six of Wands promises a time of happiness and fulfillment. You've marshaled your energies during times of struggle and overcome obstacles. Now you're on top and can accept recognition and rewards.
They're on top because they're really tall.
Mm-hmm.
And their recognition and reward is like having a sanctuary, a reserve to protect them.
Yeah.
And 49 state parks dedicated to redwoods.
Yeah, that's an insane number.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
I mean, it is in like the song of like our nation or whatever. So
It's true. I mean,
it's kind of a big deal.
I don't like to brag, but I'm kind of a big deal. I'm like a national park. You feel good about yourself and your accomplishments. Sometimes this card shows recovery from an illness or setback.
Enough said.
You nailed it.
I know.
You nailed it.
Usually do.
Pretty much always. In a reading about money, you can expect financial success. A long-term investment may pay off now, or you may receive a raise/bonus.
A raise, like growing. A bonus, like a little
like
bonus
a little
growth.
bonus ghostry.
Ghosty growth attachment.
In a reading about work, this card can mean getting a promotion, receiving respect for your efforts, or seeing a creative project come to fruition. Fruition, like fruit.
Yeah.
Get it? Like a fruit tree.
Yes. I'm also going to take it as this is a reading for us too. So
I love it.
if you guys want it, you can take it too.
Yeah. Enjoy your well-deserved success.
We will.
Okay.
So will the trees.
In a reading about love, the upright six indicates a time of happiness, love, and cooperation in a relationship. If you're seeking a partner, this card offers encouragement for true love.
I think like the trees are looking for
AKA
a
the
partner in
trees.
humans and
Yeah.
like we need to love each other and respect each other and treat each other kindly.
Yeah.
Like in a good relationship.
Also, Cassie and trees sitting in a tree. Kising.
Did anyone
know?
realize how ironic it is that I talk about how much I love trees and then also how much I love lumberjacks? It's like very, yeah.
Two things can be true, okay? You contain multitudes.
I'm a paradox, okay?
Yeah.
Is that the right use of that word? Or is
I
that
think
wrong?
so.
I learned that word from Taylor Swift.
Your other true love. Okay, I have an extra excerpt. It says, Card of Triumph. The Thought Tarot labels the Six of Wands victory. The Rider-Waite-Smith deck shows a triumphant horseman riding at the head of a jubilant procession. Salvador Dali, however, takes a different approach in his deck. It's surprising no one.
Ruler.
You don't say.
Because he was such a straight-laced
shooter.
guy. Yeah.
His horseman rides alone, signifying an inner signifying an inner conquest rather than besting an opponent in the outer world. Interesting.
Maybe that's like relating to the La Llorona ghost.
Oh.
Which
Could
is,
be.
that kind of reminds me too. In the card, I was like, oh, I think they're flying over water.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me peek at it.
They're cranes, so...
Or are they just up in the clouds, or is this water? I can't tell.
You know, I think that's interesting because it does sort of seem like it's open to interpretation. I feel like you could make an argument for either.
Because we did talk about, like, the La Llorona ghost. She's at the river. And then we talked about the ghost boat, too. So it's like you're either up in the trees above the clouds or you're, like, above the water. And we talked about both those things.
Yeah.
Ain't that cool?
Interesting. Yeah, we might have to put in the caption for this week's tarot, like, hey, weigh in. Are they above the clouds or are they above a body of water?
Yeah.
Because I'm curious how people see that.
Me too.
How they interpret it.
Me too. I want to know. I want to pick your all's brains, your all creepy brains.
Get in there and pick around.
Yeah. Root around in there.
Yeah. Like a lobotomy, but nicer. You know?
We would never lobotomize you guys. We love you too much.
Yeah. Okay, tell me a story.
Okay. Success due to strong leadership, victory, and its recognition, praise, confidence, pride. Kind of basically the same things that you talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the little story. She wasn't always the leader, but still she felt the weight of responsibility, knowing her turn would come. When she took the front, she would spread her wings. I almost said legs. When she took the front, she would spread her wings wide, shaping the air to ease the passage of the cranes behind her. Oh. She would read the winds, finding the updrafts, the tailwinds that would carry them. She would read the winds, finding the updrafts and tailwinds that would carry them higher and further despite their fatigue. It reminds me of like you know how you said all the trees were connected.
That's
like
literally what I was thinking.
The big trees are helping like the little growth trees to like stay alive.
Yeah, like a flock could be very similar in a sense to like sort of how a network of trees, their roots and how they interact with each other in a way that none of us can even see.
Interesting. I love it. Nature is so cool.
The coolest.
I'm trying to find my spot and stall because I lost my spot.
I'll just vamp.
She would scan the ground, seeking for safety, and I like skip words like the and a all the time, and it's so annoying. I apologize.
You're like Kevin from The Office.
Thank you.
No, you remember the skit I'm
spill
talking
a bunch
about?
Of chili on your carpet.
Oh my god! As long as it's not on my shoes.
I'm gonna come Kevin in a round of the big pot of chili and spill them on your wedding shoes. We did talk about earlier where we're like, oh, we can't eat around your shoes because like I'll probably be the one to spill shit on them.
That's so funny. We both had like this same thought. Like I was like, oh, these shoes are like, they're comfortable-ish, you know, for wedding shoes maybe, but I don't really want to like walk around my kitchen and living room in them like all day when I don't have to. But I was really worried I was going to like spill salad dressing or something on them.
I would be.
Yeah.
Also, way to bring it back to your shoes.
Yeah. I mean, everything comes back to the shoes. You know what I mean?
She would scan the ground, seeking the safety and restoration of a hidden pond rich with frogs and snails.
Ooh.
She would shepherd the formation. The formation of cranes to their destination, the warm wetland where they would survive the winter. She would guide them and they would succeed. The crane in front of her peeled off, rotating through the rest of the split stream behind. It was her turn to lead now, and she took it without hesitation.
Aw.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Those stories are really fun.
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys like them? Let me know. Do you guys like trees?
Nobody likes trees as much as you do, I think.
I'm basically the world's top tree expert.
Yeah. What's a
So.
tree expert called?
A tree expertinian.
Well,
Wait,
I just
tree arborist.
Arborist? Is that like a tree expert though, or is that just people that trim trees?
I
Hold
don't know.
on.
Google it. We
A
have to know.
botanist is just stuck in my head.
A
and
botanist,
the
I
tism
think, is like all plants.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't think that's right. Oh, I like this. Okay.
I'm excited.
An arborist, tree surgeon, or less commonly, arboriculturist is a professional in the practice of arboriculture, which is the cultivation, management, and study of individual trees, shrubs, vines, and other perennial woody plants in dendrology and horticulture.
Nice.
So I thought that arborist referred more so to somebody who does it in like a practical, like a trade sense.
Oh,
But
I see.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So I was right?
We already knew the word,
Yeah.
you know?
It was rattling around in there.
Yeah.
You know what? We're not just hat racks, okay?
Yeah. I don't wear hats. So how could it be, you know?
I just bought a hat.
I own I think 2 hats.
I have
2
hats. I never wear them. I did wear them when I was like in a car with no top because like your hair. So like,
You were riding around in the car topless. And you thought the hat would make it better.
I had 2 hats and I just like the car had no top. My top was on. Also, I had a hat on. But no, I just because I've been walking and it's been very sunny and I've just been like wearing sunglasses and complaining that the sun is coming through my sunglasses through the top. And I'm like,
yeah.
what? There has to be an invention.
There has
that
to be a
someone
way.
invented. And I was like, why don't I literally saw some girl looking real cute walking by me with a hat. And I was like, oh, that's what people do.
Yeah. I'm sure some people do. Hats typically give me alien head. I don't know. I feel very dissociative when I wear hats.
Yeah.
I
We'll
don't
see
know.
how it goes. I don't know if I'll be able to keep wearing it, but we're going to try it because it's a really cute hat. I got 2 girls, 1 ghost hat. It says ghost girl on the front.
Yeah,
and like
cute.
it has a little ghosty on the back.
So
It's
cute.
So cute.
Yeah. They're
So-
here with us right now. You
Yeah,
probably
they
can't
are.
really tell, but in the background I have my TGOG,
Hi, Corinne and
my
Sabrina.
poster.
Anyway, well,
Funsies.
is that all we got? I think we're
Think
we're
so.
done.
Yeah.
All right.
Wrapping
Do you like
her up.
my little animal bones on my altar?
She has so many bones, you guys. I'm so glad that she brought so many bones for the altar to my house.
I got those from Through the Veil. It came in like a little sack of bones, and you're supposed to like throw them, or
yeah.
you like reach in and
Almost
pick
like
them
a
out.
charm casting type.
Yeah,
deal.
it's like creepy charm casting for sure.
Yeah. I too have charms.
You're very
They're
charming.
made of 0 bones.
I love bones.
I know.
You find bones in the forest.
Yeah.
We talked about the bones of the boat.
It's true.
Like the bones of the houses that were left behind from the ghost town.
Yeah.
I just like to relate everything back to everything else. So.
Yeah. Well, I would like to relate this back to when I told you that I had a realization suddenly as we were setting up the altar that, oh, I've never really understood this, but if I really am someone who's a little bit sensitive, maybe it makes sense that I don't really like interacting with bones.
Yeah.
Because that has to just carry a lot of energy. And I can't even bring myself to touch bones. I'm very weird about it. And she's just over there like cupping them.
Okay, I want to hold it and like feel its energy because I haven't really done that yet. And I was telling Caitlyn, I can't remember what kind of skull this is.
That looks like a snake. Do they have skulls?
Do you think? I mean, snakes have skulls, but I'm not sure if this was. I think it would have fangs. Yeah.
I really prefer not to think about anything's bones. So, my apologies if that was a stupid suggestion.
I want you to sit here in your discomfort with me and think about these bones, Caitlyn. Ooh. Have you ever just held bones in your hand before?
No, I have not. I can say that I definitely have not.
Interesting. I mean, I think I have, but
again.
I don't know. It just there's feeling about it.
Yeah.
I get really high pitched sometimes. So
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, you're excited.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hmm.
Anyway, well,
I love it for you. I just feel like it's too intense for me, and I'm not even sure exactly why, but I feel like I just got like a little bit of a I don't know, epiphany today when we were setting that up, and I was like, I really feel averse to this. And I feel like it makes sense.
Yeah, and it makes sense that I like it.
Yeah. Like, because nothing ever.
Even though, like, I'm sensitive, but, like, in a different way.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't scare me kind of way.
Yeah. Well, also, I'm the one who gets, like, the creepy, cold feelings in, Yeah. It's like, hello. I know you don't wish to speak to me, so I desire nothing more than to carry on a full-length conversation with you.
You've had a full-length conversation with a ghost?
No.
I was like,
That's just what it feels like every time I have, like, any sort of... like this. I felt like we were conversing for ages. It's very taxing. It's very uncomfortable.
84 years.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, we can say goodbye here and go move along to our next recording of the day.
Oh, are we going to record more?
If you want.
JK.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not in charge.
Wait, who's in charge here? She's like, okay, the bones are in charge. Great.
Bones are in charge.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Have a creepy ass day. See you next Tuesday. I won't have bones next time.
Yeah.
Maybe. No promises.
I will still be sitting here without cupping bones.
Who knows? I might be off in the Redwood Forest, cupping bones, sitting up in the tree, waiting for my lumberjack.
I mean, that's the witchiest thing that I can really picture for you. So
then, like, plot twist later, I am the lumberjack.
Oh.
And I save myself.
Wait.